on scene of a vehicle fire that Leslie Fire was just dispatched to, and I do see smoke.
Comms 2-3.
233. Copy.
All right, fire's out. We're going to be moving on. We're coming up in the area of a motor vehicle collision with an entrapment. Multiple fire units are on scene, as well as PD and EMS. There it is ahead of us. We're gonna turn here and go around and get an angle from the other side.
Copy.
Dave Lyle Blvd, ladder 1. We're standing by stage 2. You want us to clear up the available calls? Stand by there a little bit longer. That's time, formulation 1. If you would, cancel formulator 2 and attach formulation 1 to that call. Place service to show us the route, please.
Pretty serious crash here on Dave Lyle Blvd at Anafrel Street near the Northside Recreation Center. One truck went down an embankment. Person had to be cut out of that vehicle. And as far as I know, 2 people were transported to the hospital. Don't have any other details right now. Cars are being towed away and we'll be moving on. Headed to an accident that sounds like it was started from some street racing. There was a report of 2 vehicles street racing on Dave Lyle Blvd, and when police officers got in the area near Anderson Road, one of the vehicles crashed into a ditch on Anderson Road. Don't think there's any injuries, but we're coming up close to that area. We'll check it out.
Be advised, this call is not priority 1. There is a stabbing victim on scene.
Alright, we're leaving this call. We're heading to a stabbing. I didn't catch the address, but we will find it, as we always do.
Done for. On scene.
You're going to soon be the stop.
Alright, sounds like PD is behind possible suspect vehicle, and I'm right behind them.
332, a well-being check at 235 Blazer Road, 235 Blazer Road. Caller is advising approximate 15-year-old female, possibly intoxicated. Curly hair, backwards cap, blue shorts. First thing that people are dragging her around. Description on that. Clothing description. That's going to be a description of a white male that's with her with curly hair, a backwards cap, and blue shorts.
Interrupt.
Interrupt.
330.
Y'all being around.
And for what's the location? We'll give the information that that's not going to be the right car. He might be behind it now.
I have a missing person, 722 Dillon Way, 722 Dillon Way. To be a 5-year-old female, Mia.
Alright, that was not the vehicle. Police turned around to go back to the scene. We'll try to get more information. into a motor vehicle collision that was just given to Rock Hill PD. Not sure if there's any injuries, but there's a single vehicle versus a pole in front of the KFC right down the road from us. We'll be there soon.
Metcalf EMS 6. Assignment complete.
Copy. EMS 13, Metcalf. If you've been upgraded party 1 for difficulty breathing.
There's the car right in front of us. PD's not on scene yet, and it looks like the utility pole has been damaged as well. Two people by the vehicle walked away right before police showed up, and there was a gentleman stopped here in the parking lot. I guess he stopped to help them. He took off already. There's no injuries. It's starting to rain here, so we're going to be moving on. While we're driving through the rain, I do have an update on the stabbing call that we went to the other night. The female victim from this incident did not survive her injuries, and she was also pregnant at the time. The suspect fled in the female's car and went to Charlotte. Charlotte police spotted the car and attempted to make a traffic stop. The male suspect fled from the traffic stop, and after a brief chase, he was taken into custody. The male suspect in this case has a whole list of charges against him, so that's about it for our update. A large tree has fallen across South Anderson Road, stretching across the northbound side and the southbound side as well. Several lanes are blocked, and a vehicle has crashed into the tree. This was dispatched as an MVA entrapment. 2 ambulances and a district chief and Leslie Fire are on the way.
No big roads in there. You can show us a big drill.
Copy.
One person was transported priority 1 to the hospital. The other ambulance was leaving when we first arrived on scene. They've got southbound lanes cleared right now. At the time we're leaving, northbound lanes are still blocked. We'll be moving on.